All right, y'all. What's good, man? Y'all know what it is. It's Colorado's #1 show, Turnt TV. Yo, man, you know how we do it, man. Sports, entertainment, Colorado hip hop, man. We cover all bases. I'm your boy DJ Coach over here. I got my man, Mr. Turnt TV in the building.
Let's go.
And we got another special guest today, man. This is our third special guest of the day.
Yes.
Mr. Carolinaplug is in the building. What's good, big dog? How are you, man?
Good. How y'all doing today,
Man, we're good, man. We're good, man. We appreciate you taking the time out, talking to us, chopping it up with us. Why don't you give all of our viewers just a little bit of 411 about you, man? Where you from? How long you been doing this thing? Let them know what's good, man.
I'm originally from Greensboro, North Carolina, but I moved out here about 3 years ago. But I've been releasing music for probably 3 years now. But I've been making music all my life. But moved to Denver and 3 years ago, and
Okay.
I've been releasing since I came to Denver. So
All right. What
You
made
see the hat,
Yeah, of course. Right?
Carolinaplug, Tar Heels.
What made you move to Colorado, man?
just lots of different reasons. Some personal issues.
Okay.
Lots of life choices, decisions, things like that.
I got you. Starting a new chapter in life.
Yes, absolutely.
So far, how you like it, man?
I love it here.
All right.
Best place in the world.
I agree.
That's what we like to hear.
I haven't been to Carolina, so I can't say, but Denver is fucking lit.
Carolina's cool. It's muggy as shit, but it's cool.
It's cool sometimes.
Yeah.
It's cool sometimes.
All right, man. How long you been doing the hip hop thing, man? How long you been doing music?
All my life, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how about recording and really trying to like make it a career?
Like 3 years now.
2-3 years now. All right. What are some of your influence, man? Who you look up to? Anybody out of North Carolina that you really fuck with, or
not particularly? Like I got a lot of little people I mess with, but
okay?
not anybody to really mention like that. You feel me?
Who made you fall in love with hip hop, man?
All the greats. Just I couldn't even name one, to be honest with you. I got so many, bro. Like
Okay.
literally.
All right.
I can just put it in one. I mean, I can name 30 of them right now. You know what I'm
Is P.D.
saying?
Pablo in there?
Huh?
Is P.D. Pablo in there?
No. Be honest with you, no.
No, right, no, I wouldn't put him in there either. I'm just saying.
Keep it 1,000. Keep it 1,000. All right, man. So safe to say that you didn't. I mean, obviously you've been doing music all your life, but you really started taking it serious once you got out here in Colorado. Can you give us a little bit of insight though, as far as comparison goes, of what the local hip hop scene was like down south in North Carolina as opposed to out
It's
here?
blowing up now that like the Babies came out of North Carolina. There's
Right.
a few other little artists doing their thing out of North Carolina. Denver's more of like it's like a huge mixing bowl of every kind of artist you can think of. And I think it's so much talent here. I'm talking about producers, videographers, everything here is just not not necessarily acceptable. It's not as easy to go out and do it really back home.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay. So you're feeling like Colorado is more welcoming as far as the local scene as opposed to
Absolutely.
out in North Carolina. All right. Well, shit. Hey, I wasn't expecting
It's
that.
a lot more acceptable. I mean, a lot more available.
I got you.
Like
Okay.
here, yeah.
There's more of it's more of a community feeling here as opposed to
Yeah, and just more studios here. You know what I'm
Sure.
saying? Literally more producers, more people to work with, more people to network with, all that.
What was the first place you performed out here when you got there?
Roxy.
Oh, Roxy?
Yeah.
Roxy's everyone's jump, right?
Yeah, man. The Roxy has popped a lot of artists' cherries. Man,
Yeah,
as far as
right.
performing live and getting on the stage and everything. Yeah, shout out to the people at the Roxy, man. Regardless of whether you like the people that run the Roxy or not, and like some of the shows that they do there, what they have done for Colorado, what their staple is for Colorado hip hop, they made a name for themselves.
Oh, yeah.
And like I said, they've popped a lot of cherries. They've done a lot of shows. So, yeah, shout out to the Roxy. That's what's up.
Where's some of the other places you got to perform in Colorado?
About to have actually coming up in 2 weeks. I'll be performing at Loud Sports Bar. Loud
Sports
Bar. The one
Watch?
everyone, yeah, the one everybody performs at.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Sports Watch have been giving people
Yeah,
a lot
they're
of
cool.
opportunities too, man.
Yeah, shout out.
And they got a cool little spot there. You
Yeah.
been there, right?
Yeah, shout out to Susan that runs the Sports Watch. Yeah, she's dope out there, and really shout out to Ivan, man, because Hitman, he was the one that kind of introduced that and got that ball rolling. So that's what's up.
Yeah.
There's some Sons of Anarchy going on.
Right. We're live out here in Belmore. You never know what's gonna go
Yeah,
on.
you know how we do it.
Now, when it comes to you being in the studio, man, where do you go? Where was the first place that you went, and do you still go there? Because I know a lot of artists, whenever they find a studio, it might not be the best or their go-to because they just found that? Where do you record at?
I record at my house normally because I've invested a lot of money in my
Oh, that's what's up.
recording situation. But if I do go, I go to Springs and I go to a guy named McAdoo.
Nice.
I don't know if you guys heard of him, but he's a
Yeah.
pretty big producer. And
Yeah.
engineer down that way.
And then was out.
What do you have more of a challenge on as being an artist or being a producer and doing like the behind the scenes on your music? What do you think more of a challenge is?
Probably just having time to juggle everything. To be honest with you.
All right.
Because I master my music. I do all that. So
yeah,
it's like a lot of.
Do you do that for any other artists?
I don't currently.
No? You're like, that studio is just for me.
So being an independent artist, right? All of us know, the struggles that come with it. Lance is an artist. I'm a DJ. We all know the struggles of being an independent artist and backing yourself, right? You don't have this big machine behind you giving you money and helping you push your music and all that stuff. But as we always do on here on Turnt Up TV, we keep it 1,000. Do you find it harder not only being an independent artist but being a white guy in hip hop? Yeah. How do you deal with that hurdle?
I mean, I just push by it. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I am how I am. I mean,
Sure.
It is what it is. So, and I think I make hard ass music. It is what I don't give a fuck what my skin color is.
that.
You know what I mean?
I like that.
I let the music.
I think I make hard ass music. That's dope.
and I listen to everybody else. I don't give a fuck what their skin color is. So fucking music's music. That's the way I look at it. But
Yeah, definitely respect for that because we just had our party in the park. I don't know if I told you this, Coach. There was one of the artists there, and he was a white artist. And afterwards, he told us, he was like, "Hey man, thank you so much for showing love because I get shunned out a lot, obviously because I'm a white artist." And then his buddy does music, and he was Asian, and he says that he doesn't get a lot of love. And I'm like, that blows my mind still to this day that people can't get over that. Like, no matter how good music is, like if they still take that opportunity to be like, all right, but he's a white rapper,
right,
or he's a Hispanic rapper, like the last artist that were just in here.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I think you're always going to run into that stigma, right? Obviously, right? Being a Hispanic artist, being a white artist in a predominantly African American genre, right? Like any way you want to slice it, it just is what it is. Being a female in hip hop is hard. You know what I'm saying? So shit. I mean, if you're a white female in hip hop, good lord, right? Like you've gone through the ringer for sure. But I think obviously we would all like to think that as hip hop progresses, it becomes more acceptable and more accessible for anybody to get into this thing, and we've seen it, right? Because the list of talentless rappers that have somehow gotten a buzz about them is ridiculous. So I think it is becoming more accepting. But yeah, you're always going to have that stigma. You're going to always have those people that are like, dude, I ain't trying to hear this fucking white boy rap. But if the music is sick and you perform it and you hit them with it, like you said, man, either they respect it or they don't. But you let the music speak for itself, and that's really all you can do as an artist, right? Because if he came out and was like, you know what, I'm fucking white and fuck everybody who doesn't like it, well, then you're already putting a sour taste in people's mouth, right? So, but if you come out and you're just like, you know what, close your eyes and listen to the music. You listen with your eyes or you listen with your ears anyway, right? So forget who it is, right? Just listen to the shit. If you ain't feeling it, then all right, then you ain't feeling it. But I promise you will.
Now, speaking about feeling artists and kind of vibing with them, who are some of the artists from Colorado that you've that caught your ear and that kind of a buzz, and maybe you might want to work in the future with?
I mean, everybody knows, they call him AP. Everybody knows Trev Rich.
Right.
I mean, if you want to go deeper than that, I think the person doing the most views is, what's his name? Something Cry, the one that, I'm talking about? What's his name? I can't even think of it now. It's Okay to Cry. That's his name. He's doing the most views. He's a white boy out of Denver, and he's doing the most views right now. He's doing like 1 million every time he drops a video.
Oh shit!
All right,
not the other AM, but yeah, no, AP, that's dope. All the grades. Have you worked with anyone?
I've worked with a few different people.
Yeah,
I worked with so many people in the last couple months.
In Colorado?
Yeah,
that's what's up.
And North Carolina, I can't even hardly think of all the names.
Now, what do you think fits your style more? Working with Colorado artists or Carolina artists?
I like working with both. But, I don't know. North Carolina always ends up a banger, but Denver has a different style, and I like doing the different style with them and like gravitating to the sound of Denver and the sound
I like that. I like that he says that we have a different style.
Yes,
that's cool.
I think we do, right? I mean, because I think a lot of it comes from where we're located on the map, right? A lot of people are influenced with West Coast music out here in Colorado, right?
True.
But at the same time, you can't deny the East Coast influence that comes over, the Midwest, the South, right? And like he said, it's a big melting pot. And you have a lot of artists from different places coming here. And then because Colorado is not a coast and they've yet to truly establish themselves and like this is how we do things in hip hop, yeah, we definitely have our own style, but it's taking little pieces from all the things that have been already kind of laid out before us. So I feel that for sure. Um, you being from the South, and you have a little bit of a Southern twang still to you, not too hard.
I
But-
have one. If you get to know me and you get around me, it's
Couple shots and it really comes out, or what?
I don't personally drink.
Okay, all right, I feel you, I feel you.
He's like, you start talking to me, it comes out.
Would you classify yourself as like a Southern style type of rapper, or do you try to stay away from that?
Yeah, I'm definitely a Southern rapper, but I think I have my own. Personally, I think I have my own sound.
Sure.
Nobody really hardly touches.
Okay.
Not necessarily. I'm just saying my own, like literally my own sound. It's not like any other Southern sound. I would ask anybody to compare it to what they would compare it to.
Sure.
I think they.
Now, are we talking lyrical wise, or are we talking like also beats?
Yeah, I'm talking about the sound, the
whole
whole
thing as a production.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Antonio always showing love. He says, where are you from? He's from Carolina, Antonio.
Yeah.
But he says, what's it like making music and what's it like having that vibe? That's a dope question because he's not an artist. So not a lot of people understand what it's like to be creative. Yeah, put your own shit out.
Well, it's something just kind of comes to me, bro. It's like, I'll hear a beat and I'll just immediately feel whatever, whatever comes to mind, whatever it is. I normally have a whole layout for that track in my mind when I hear a beat, like if it's the right beat.
Okay.
If it's the right beat, it's time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I like to ask people too, artists, what their process is in the studio. Are you somebody that has like a pad and when stuff comes to you, you start writing down, or do you actually need to hear a beat and then it starts
I
flowing?
actually pretty much freestyle everything, then go back and finish and fix.
So you keep it all up here, you put it in your phone, you got a pad?
I mean, I do some on the phone, but not much. I normally go straight out of my head when I really do most of everything.
All right, so let's say I'm a producer and I'm like, hey, dog, I want to get you in the studio, whatever. I got this beat for you. I play the beat for you, so you can kind of go back through your catalog and be like, you know what, I got a rhyme that will fit perfect with this beat, or do you kind of try to just go
In that
brand new?
situation, it would just depend on if I was feeling the beat. If I'm feeling the beat, like if I really love that beat, I'm already gonna have it. I'm already gonna be snapped on that motherfucker. But
Snapped on that motherfucker.
But if I don't really like the beat, or if it's something I'm, kind of not feeling, I might think about it for a minute, and something might come to me. But if it don't come to me, I'm not gonna really mess with it. But
Right.
if something really does, I like the beat, and I end up messing with it, then yeah,
All right,
I might write something, I might think of something.
I feel that.
So,
How are you feeling about the current state of hip hop right now, man? There's a lot of different things going on. You have a lot of different artists. It's very artist friendly right now, right? You don't need a record contractor to be discovered by A&R to get big nowadays, right? All you really need is a SoundCloud page and a hot song. How are you feeling about the current status of hip hop?
it's definitely cool. I think real record sales are going down. Streams are going up.
Sure.
It's becoming a streaming game, all streaming game. If you're not doing well on Spotify, if you're not doing well on SoundCloud, then that's the only way you're really gonna get discovered anymore. I feel like it's a whole new ball game. I feel like literally.
Right. Do you think that because it is so easy to get in, not necessarily, let me rephrase that. It's not easy to get into the game, but because it is so accessible, like we said, right? You have a studio at the house, right? You just get SoundCloud page, get whatever, and you can pretty much be your own record label, right? You don't need a Def Jam or a Bad Boy or whatever to discover you and put you on. Do you think that is good or bad for the hip hop game?
I think that's great. I have a team around me. I'm trying to create a label myself. I got 336 Entertainment. I have my videographer. I have a few other artists we work with. I have some producers. Like, I think a team is great. I think it's the best way to go possibly. I say fuck a label if you can do it yourself.
Well, shit, it's more money in the pocket, right?
Yep,
No
absolutely.
doubt about that. All right, man. So one question that we love to ask all of our guests is, you got unlimited budget, all right, man? All the money in the world, and you even have a psychic that can bring people back from the dead if you need to. You can have any one producer on a beat and any one feature on a song to blow Carolinaplug up and put you on the charts. Who are you hollering at, man? Who are you clapping with in the studio?
I don't know, probably BFB the Pac-Man right now at this current moment.
Okay.
Nice.
And I don't know, maybe Astro Boy or I don't know. You probably haven't heard of some of the underground producers. I know to be real with you, I'd pick an underground producer.
Underground producer, Astro Boy? Is that who
Yeah,
you're with?
I work with that.
Nice.
Okay. And who's the other guy? I'm sorry, I didn't catch it.
Damn, what the hell did I say?
Pat?
Yeah, Pac-Man. Be the Pac-Man.
Yeah, be the Pac-Man and Astro Boy. All right, so that's who you going with to blow up, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's
a good one right now.
Hey, it's a different answer, right? Shit, we just had two guys in here. We just had a guy and a girl in here. Homeboy said he would bring back Prince as on the hook on the song, and then I think Homegirl said
Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, Homegirl said Lauryn Hill.
I love that. Yeah,
we love the
diversity.
diversity.
When we ask that question, because
sure.
it's cool to see how everyone. Coast, who would you pick?
Who would I pick?
Coast got to make a song to blow, and he's on the track. Coast. Who are you going with?
Am I rapping? Or
You're rapping. You're rapping. Ain't no DJ on this.
I'm a ribbity rapper.
Yeah, you got to spit some bars. And you're gonna have someone on the track with you, Coast.
Well, I'm hollering at Dr. Dre because that's just that's the GOAT.
Obvious.
But I gotta tell him like, dog, this song needs to be released this month. Like,
Yeah.
I can't. I can't have this shit
20 years later
in fucking 2029.
Chronic
2067.
2067.
Yeah, like nah, son. And you know who I'm rocking with, dog? I'm rocking with my man Jay-Z, dude. I'm telling Jay-Z, dog. I need mid 2000s Jay-Z, the ignorant motherfucker that wore throwback jerseys, to jump on a late
Dr.
90s Dr. Dre beat. I need some Death Row style, right? And then I don't know what the fuck I would DJ Khaled it, man. I'm just gonna
You would just say your name on it, yeah.
DJ Coast. What about you, Lance? What you fucking with, dog?
Kanye to produce it and Eminem on the
Kanye and Eminem, yeah, all right. Trump will fucking be in the background dancing.
Hell, okay, maybe not Kanye. I don't even know. Timberland.
Timberland?
Yeah.
All right, I'm mad at that.
Hey, man, I appreciate you taking time to chop it up with us. Before we let you go, though, let everybody know where they can keep up with you social media-wise and all that, so they can keep up with all your music and everything you got going, bro.
You can follow me on all socials at Carolinaplug 336. That's Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Triller, all that shit.
That's what's up. You big on TikTok?
Yeah.
You be knocking TikToks out?
Yeah.
Yo, TikTok is the spot, dude. Like, listen, okay. When it first started, right, the stigma was, this is like a little kids app, people dance and act stupid. But if turn on the radio and, 8 of the top 10 songs of the day or whatever,
or trending,
like came off of TikTok, man.
Yeah,
fucking what's his face? What's the kid's name? The Old Town Road kid, Lil Nas X. His career was made on TikTok, right? Jason Derulo is still relevant because of TikTok, right? You got artists that are like, if you can,
artists are literally basing their formula around TikTok.
If you can make a 16-second catchy little hook and get some little biscuit to make up a dance to it, you don't need the guys that you listed. You don't need Dr. Dre. You could have a hit within moments. So artists, take advantage of TikTok. That shit is real. It is a bunch of little kids, but at the same time, like, it's blowing up the music industry. It's changing the music industry as we know it, because there are artists out there that you have never heard of that get some weird little song trending on TikTok. I mean, look at what that dude did for Fleetwood Mac.
Fuck yeah.
There are people that are like, who the hell is Fleetwood Mac?
Bro. And even Ocean Spray. Look what he did for Ocean Spray.
Nobody drank cranberry juice or listened to Fleetwood Mac until like a week and a half ago.
Did you hear the story behind that?
No.
He broke down, like, going to work, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, no shit.
And he got on a skateboard and rode that shit to work.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know that.
And he was like on the on-ramp.
That makes sense why he got the new car yesterday.
God, yeah, Ocean Spray gave him a whole truck.
No, that does make so much sense. The same thing. Everyone's like, "Why the fuck is this dude on the freeway?" Like,
he was like,
he's like, "I got to get back to work."
I thought he was drinking it for a drug test.
He had to get piss tested.
That's what I swear to God. I thought he was on his way to his PO. I swear on my mama.
Homie ain't lying. When was the last time you drank a whole jug of cranberry juice to pass the drug test? Dead serious.
Some circle.
I seen one that someone posted there earlier. It made me laugh my ass. I'm like, bro, only time I be drinking he's like orange spray is what do you say? Fucking I don't know what it is. I'm
hangover?
No, you know what? It was past the drug test. He's talking about Coke.
Listen, there's only 2 people in the whole wide world that drink giant jugs of water.
Crazy.
One is Rihanna, who does it all the
Right.
time, and you'd have to ask him why he drinks giant jugs of
2
water.
is
And
pass
the other
the test.
person is somebody that's trying to pass the drug test. Period.
Oh, man.
That's what's up. All right, y'all. Yo, listen, man. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Make sure you follow this man on social media.
Yeah.
Go check out all of his music. Did you say where can they find your music? Is it on all
Go
the
to,
platforms?
go to my platform. If you go to Instagram or Twitter at Carolinaplug336, you can find everything.
Everything there?
Or you can search me on any platform
Any
at Carolinaplug, one word.
All right, Carolinaplug, one word, right?
And before we go,
Spotify
man,
and all that stuff. Even Napster. Go find if you can pull up
Napster,
Napster,
oh,
LimeWire.
yeah.
Probably
I guarantee
LimeWire?
you, let's go.
Real quick, man, happy birthday to Antonio. He says y'all missed my birthday, Lance and Coast.
Oh,
Sorry
damn,
about that, bro.
bro.
Happy birthday. Hope
Happy
you celebrated.
birthday,
Turn up, listen to some artists that we have on here. And then shout out to everybody again in the chat. Shout out to my man Hash, just dropped a new album.
Yeah.
Year of the Goat.
Yes.
Go check that out
Definitely
on
go
all
check that
streaming
out.
platforms.
He did his thing on the Hollywood TV, man.
He
I
did,
think it was
man.
dope.
Yeah, he did. And those shirts, I still got to get one. Shout out to our girl Trina down in Corpus Christi, Texas. And everybody who tunes in, Turnt Up TV. I'm your host, Lance Maharez.
I'm your boy, DJ Coast, man. We out of here. Peace.
I got to go.